Hi pals, how you doing? Bit of a weird one here. So I just wanted to run it by somebody that might know a bit more than me. So we've got quite a striking moon here today. And that is over, without a doubt, that is east. I know that because the sea is that way. And that makes that way west. Gosh, I'm clever. Now, I used to observe the moon a lot when I was before I was born again. I used to do things like moonology, where I would set my intentions by the moon cycles. And I was taught that by somebody who turned out to be a white witch, I would say, in a time when I was really quite lost. But now, I've never seen the moon this is midnight, to be that low in the sky to the east at this time. I'm sure it's normally way up by midnight, so it hasn't even looked like it's risen that long ago, which I just think is very strange. Anyway, so in the Bible, I think it's Isaiah 24:10 perhaps, but don't quote me, there's a phrase about how the earth goes reeling like a drunk, and the skies, people think it might be a description of the pole shift. I don't know if you've come across that phenomenon, but there's a lot of people that are quite credible that think that our poles are shifting and that we're entering a period now of accelerated movement. Do you like my hat, by the way? Stone roses. I used to love the stone roses. Not so much anymore. Still love them. Just can't get the enjoyment out of popular music anymore. Especially when Ian Brown sang things like "I Am the Resurrection." Anyway, where was I? So, if you go on a website like the Mavstar Observatory is a good one. It's a guy that's been tracking what he believes is a very demonstrable pole shift over the last couple of years. I've been following him. He was getting his knickers in a twist, quite excited about something he described as the 40-degree mark, which is whereby the poles have shifted in their alignment by this 40 degrees mark. And he said at that point, things will start to escalate and catalyze, and there'll be changes in the world, and we'll notice them, and it'll have a lot of impacts on lots of natural phenomenon, from, I don't know if he said this, but this is my take on it, from earthquakes to weather patterns to all sorts of things. Now, so when is this 40-degree shift? Well, he says he observed that about 2 months ago, and from there he suggested that we'll start to see a lot of changes on the earth. It won't happen straight away, but it will start to happen and escalate, and we'll see a lot of things change. Now, I'm wondering if the moon being there at this time, is that unusual? I'm not sure. Maybe you can tell me otherwise, but I'm wondering if that's a symptom of it. I'm seeing people suggesting that a lot of the celestial bodies are out of alignment at the moment, and that's freaked me out a little bit, to be honest. Very strange indeed. What do you think? Answers on a postcard. Bish bash bosh. Over and out.